You think you have been here 1 year, bro. You think you can take me out of the team? It's fine. Make me sub. He's not happy, Salah. Make me sub. That's fine, yeah. But the fact that when we need something in a game, and you're sitting looking at our bench and looking past me.
No, that's bad.
So that's the disrespect. That's the way I feel he's sitting there going, there's more than just making me sub here. There's more. There's a bigger picture here. The manager's got a different agenda here, I think. Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Rio Presents, brought to you by Crafted, our trusted partners. A little change to our schedule, guys. Obviously, we normally go out on a Monday.
Yeah.
But obviously, Man United played on Monday, so we thought we'd bring the reaction straight after that on a Tuesday morning.
And it was an opportunity to have us all together in the same room.
Man,
Come on, boys.
Yeah, I'm back in the smoke. What's going on?
I didn't know what kind of steer I was going to see.
Is that what I get when I come back?
Here's a gift for you, Rio. Yeah, man. From Crafted.
Yeah, all right, I thought it was from Arsenal. You've been giving presents out lately.
Thank you.
So, before we go into football, we should mention Crafted. They are our official partners of the show, right? You got to talk to us though, Rio, man.
No, listen, there's a couple of bags dotted around. There's a couple over there as well I saw on the way in. But these obviously are Christmas presents for the guys, the team, all behind the scenes. You're going to get one of these, Steve. But I don't know about you, but I'm not into rapping. But the way they put this together, I ain't got to do that. So that takes one of my jobs off the table. So they're making life easy, man. So when you book off the website, all this stuff comes. You've got the option to get a gift wrap, so you don't even have to leave your house. And like I say, you haven't got to do that crazy bobbled up, mashed up wrapping that someone gets it and goes like, what? It becomes a laughing stock of the house. And
it gives you real high quality as well, because you know what I mean, it's very helpful. The links are obviously in the description, everything to help others, right? Yeah,
and I think if you're after a bit of quality men's jewellery that's not going to cost like an arm and a leg and ain't going to like blow your wallet out, then it's a decent purchase.
Right, so all three of us back in the studio together. Where do you want to start?
I was just worried that I was going to be coming here, first show back in the studio, and United hadn't got a result.
The warning signs. Yeah. They've not won, 7 consecutive losses. United have conceded like a mad amount of away goals. We only win when we have less of the ball and more of the ball, and you're just thinking, this is written. They haven't won all season. 2 points. Like historically, worst Premier League team that there's ever been.
Yeah, I really thought you were going to get beat. You know?
And then they equalised.
That's what threw me.
Really?
What did you like most about the performance?
Oh, that it ended. I'll tell you what. I thought there's a few little bits to pick up. We start strong, and we start most games pretty strong, and we got a goal. But then we go into this sort of mental coasting where we get sloppy, and there was some real sloppy play from us, like real sloppy red zone stuff, real sloppy passing, extra touches. I just thought sloppy was the only word.
Sloppy red zone stuff, what's that?
Well, red zone, and it comes into the box, overplaying in there rather than just clearing it. Like people taking an extra touch inside our box rather than just sticking a foot through it. Like the basics work for a reason. But when we got to 3 and 4-1, I thought you could see what a confident Manchester United looks like, because the game wasn't in that weird game state which we've had for like a year where we need a goal or we've only got a goal cushion. We had 2-goal, 3-goal cushion, and United started playing, and it was up, back and through, and it was one touch, and it looked confident, and it looked slick, and it looked capable. But we obviously don't have the confidence, like deep-rooted winners, where we can just start playing games like that and play thinking we'll get games and we'll kick on. Like, we're not confident, and I think that's the biggest thing.
I mean, Amorim's reaction to the win was, this is a specific case. We faced a team that is really, really struggling. Do you reckon he was playing it down, or...?
I just think it's how you frame this. I think a lot of things are how you frame stuff in a change room. If you go into a change room, the players can walk in there, you know, we should have won this anyway, they're bottom of the league. How that manager then comes into that change room with the energy, the right energy after that game, can dictate how the team then go on. I think he can come in there. There's 2 different ways you can come in there. Come in there and go, you know what, guys, that ain't good enough. Like, we've got they're bottom of the league. We should be putting these away easily. How are they getting a shot even on goal, let alone scoring a goal? And we've got to sharpen up. There's that angle. I think that's when you're confident you can do that. I think this team probably need guys.
Well done.
We'd have lost that last year. We'd definitely would have drawn that game last year.
Yeah.
But look, the character, the resilience now, the understanding, the way that we played, the way that tactically you guys got on it straight away, and then the confidence that came out on the back of that. momentum.
Yeah.
Like it's like I think this team need that. You're doing the right things, guys. I see it there, and show them the examples. And there's individual cases in that. I think you look at Mason Mount for one. I think that you can look at him and use him as a bit of a yardstick and go, guys, this is what we need. This is the energy what we need. He's come back in again. Oh, mate, great goal. But not something I'm surprised by. I'm just surprised by in a Man United shirt because you haven't seen enough of it.
Yeah.
But you know he's in there.
Yeah.
But you just need to get him on the pitch more. But I don't know. It's the way that I think is framed in that changing room that can dictate and determine how the team come out of that game.
But speaking about the changing room, I just wanted to point out that Amorim left players alone in the dressing room at halftime because of the frustrations of conceding the goal.
I love him, I think he's absolutely mental.
So honest. You always talk about giving what the game requires. That's a massive thing you mentioned, right? Did Sir Alex Ferguson give you that sometimes? What the game required, like half-time, I'm not saying anything.
No. The manager never said his piece. He came in and whether it be a shorter version, but he said his piece. Because you got to understand, the manager used to, this is my team. I know what my team are capable of, and I know what they can do and they can achieve. And if they're not doing it, they're going to get told. But every manager is different. Do you know what I mean? Amorim is still working out his team. Yeah. He's still trying to work out the different pieces that he has. So he's trying to find different ways to get a reaction. And he might go, I might have to do this a few more times now, not going there. I might have to just stay outside.
I wonder if he thought, if I don't go in, obviously my assistants are going to be in there. I'll see who steps up. I'll see, does Casemiro go right? Does Bruno go, hey, pin him back, listen. Like, we keep talking about players needing leadership on the pitch. Well, what better way to give them the leadership than to not go in the dressing room at half time and be like...
Is that good leadership, in your opinion?
Well, it worked. Yeah. If it didn't work, no. But it did, so it is.
It's true.
It's against Wolves, though, isn't it? So, like I'm talking about...
Yeah, but they just equalised. So you walk in, you're thinking, he must have had 97,000 things that he wanted to say to him. And he must have just gone, I'm either going to batter one of them or I'm going to explode on them, and maybe... I shouldn't, so I'm just going to leave him.
Yeah, I think that's where he was at. I think he was at, if I go in there now, I could lose a few people. I could look, because I can get personal. Because that's what football does, doesn't it? Football makes you emotional. It makes you the passion, because there's so much passion and emotion, it can spill over to being evil at times. Do you know what I mean? And listen, I've been in change rooms. I've been on the pitch. I've been in where things are said and you go at the time, it's like red mist and you're saying stuff and people are saying stuff. And afterwards you look back and you go, that's quite embarrassing that how I've gone that mad.
And he was right.
Yeah. My intentions and the why I said it would never be changed and I won't go against it. I'm right. But maybe the way I delivered it.
Do you ever tell you about, Alex Stepney told me about Matt Busby's team talk against Real Madrid away. Champions League semi-final. So you think about, it's 10 years post-Munich. It's Champions League semi-final. We're losing 2-0, I think it was, in the Bernabeu, 1-0. We're behind at least anyway. He said he's come in. He said the players are absolutely tearing at each other's throats. You're not picking your man. You're doing this. You're fucking crap. Blah, 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 blah. And you can picture Samat, can't you? Just sort of like, he sits down in a corner and he just starts cleaning his pipe out. Silent. Proper methodical. It's like a ritual into building a pipe. Sits there, lights it, and just starts smoking his pipe in a dressing room. And then just starts chuckling to himself. And he goes, in the meantime, all of that argument and everyone at each other's throats, everyone's kind of sat down, calmed down, chilled out, and just sat there watching him. And Alex goes, it was the most genius team talk ever, because he just started chuckling. He went, you're all good players. Go and be good players.
Have you had anyone react to you like that?
No.
You
only get it after a game sometimes. I remember loads of managers go, guys, like, you've lost a game or you've thrown a game away and drawn or whatever. Or even if you've won sometimes. I remember Alex a couple of times going, do you know what? Just go and get in the shower. I'll talk to you Monday.
Really?
Yeah. Or get in the shower, come in tomorrow, we're going to go in the classroom, in the video room, and I'll speak to you. But that was disgraceful. That was diabolical.
You see the John Sitton, the famous John Sitton bring you
brilliant.
Dinner? That must happen more often than the other one.
Yeah, 100%. That's probably one of the best all-time classic change room
I fucking
clips.
love it.
Have you seen that? You would have seen it.
Basically, I think they're losing at half-time. He sacks a player at half-time, doesn't he? He's like, you're done. You're on your notice. You're not playing for me ever again. And he's like, you big see you next Tuesday, and you little see you next Tuesday. He's like, you two.
And if you want it outside, I'll have it with both of you.
Yeah, and bring you dinner.
Yeah, it was good, man. Did you hear, by the way, the Man United fans' reaction when Kobbie Mainoo came on the pitch?
Very positive, isn't it?
I was watching on my phone yesterday.
Great show of support.
So I was trying to watch on my phone.
Oh, was it? It's a great show of support, wasn't it?
No, I looked at it and I thought to myself, I think he's been hard done by. Like, obviously, we're going to talk about the Mo Salah and Liverpool stuff later on, but I just still can't understand, Rio, why he hasn't been given a chance. And I also think Amorim was a little bit harsh on him in the press conferences, a little bit. Like, I'm not sure if he meant to chuckle at him earlier on a few days ago. I don't know if he knew the question was coming, but that boy, from what we can see, he's been a victim of what? His own success.
Feels like he's gone in January, doesn't it? Whether that's permanent or on loan.
I saw, shout out Butty and Scholesy on their podcast. I saw them talking about it the other day. I totally agree with them. If I think about it and I put myself in Kobbie Mainoo's shoes, I'm out of there. I've got to go. Do you know what I mean? I was playing for England. He was one of the best players for England in a tournament. Like, not many players can say they've been that. He has, but it's just he's wasted 18 months of his career now at Manchester United, and I think he's probably been there 6 months longer than he should have been.
Yeah,
I mean, he should have just gone, and I think his agents and he's more importantly his family around him have to protect him and say to him, listen, he might be sitting there going, I love Man United too much to go. I want to stay and fight, but it's going to be 2 years in the summer. Like, you can't lose 2 years of a career. It's a short career, man. You've got to make decisions that are best for you. And I think if I was him, I'd say, listen, guys. The manager, you ain't going to start playing me now. If you've not played me all these matches that have gone before, you're not going to play me now. So let's just be honest with each other. I'm surplus to requirements. Get me out of here.
Yeah, it's true.
Doesn't that worry you then for, like, the game state last night? I thought Ruben Amorim had a perfect opportunity to flip the narrative. So the narrative at the moment is he don't trust our youth and he's not playing the academy.
Could have bring on a couple of money.
You've got Shea Lacey on the bench. Yeah. You're about to lose forwards to AFCON. United fans back and give a lot of time and really enjoy seeing any youth player given opportunities. You could have really bought some goodwill from the fan base if you'd have given Shea Lacey 10 minutes last night.
I was surprised
you're not losing that game.
When you go a few goals up like we did, I'm surprised he didn't get on the pitch. Like, I totally agree with you, but I just don't think the manager thinks like that. I think he's thinking this is about.
He's like, can I make another
us now? Yeah. Can we just forward to Garnacho, because we got him on air. Garnacho, he's interviewed the other day, or it was in the press conference, wasn't he? And he said that it was an easy decision to leave United. The manager trusts me here.
Yeah.
And there'll be fans at Man United who go, you cheeky little, But if you, as a footballer, take your Man United hat off. Yeah. If you feel the manager don't trust you, I've been there with England. At the beginning, I didn't know if Capello trusts me. You ain't getting my best performances. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know if Steve McLaren fully trusted me to... and I don't know if they did or not, but I got a feeling. So once you feel that feeling, I can't get away from England. I can't change and go and play for Scotland, Ireland, Wales, or wherever. Yeah. I'm staying with England because you can't change that badge. Yeah. But at club level, I'm certain if the manager don't trust me, I'm certain that I'm sitting there going, well, we both shouldn't really be around each other because it's going to blow up, and you're not going to get best out of me, and you're not obviously getting what you want. So you got to go. And Garnacho has made a decision that was best for him. And I think sometimes you've got to do that.
Did you see him in a press conference the other day? Like, again, journalists asking silly questions. They asked directly, do you regret leaving Manchester United? You said, no. And I just thought, what did you expect him to say? Yes, whilst he's wearing
even if he did, he's saying no.
Anyway.
Let's get on to Salah.
Yeah, we got to talk about Mohamed Salah. Not just the Mohamed Salah discussion, but Jamie Carragher's explosive response on Sky Sports yesterday.
Salah was already preempting that. He was waiting for it.
Yeah,
let me just get where I've got to go. Let me just prepare
myself.
Hold on, so I can read it. Hold on. Just go on. What are you going to ask me? So I can just prepare my answer.
Okay, cool. Do you reckon...
That's what we do now, isn't it?
Do you reckon... Hold on, let me just read this properly, because this has got to be done properly.
No notes on mine.
Salah hasn't.
Was Jamie reading notes? He was reading notes, wasn't he?
I don't know.
did you see it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that was proper, like, preempted?
No, what made me laugh here, and I love Jamie, he makes me laugh, right? But this is what Jamie, he was talking, to what's his name? Rob or something like that. He's the reporter.
No, David Jones.
David Jones, sorry.
Yeah.
And he was going, and Mo, when he was at Fee, and he's made the comment, and I mean, and because as a Liverpool player,
yeah,
You can't do that, and it was just it made me laugh, man.
But do you think, Rio, right? He is being scapegoated, Mo Salah.
Who? Salah?
Yeah.
I think in his head he's being scapegoated because I think if you frame it like this and from Mo Salah's perspective, he's sitting there and going, "I'm the guy. When you needed anything for the last 8 years, I'm that guy who stepped up and scored and produced, right? Not on his own, but he knows that if he wanted a goal or a moment or creating a chance, 350 goal involvements tells you they probably look to him most of the time, right? And to go from that for a bit of bad form, and can I just reiterate, it's not through getting older because his running stats are they're a mirror image of last season by 0.1 or 2 either way, here or there, right? It's a distinct lack of form over the last few months. So he's sitting there going, if you needed a moment last season, I was the guy you looked to, and the 8 years before that, or 7 years before that, I was the guy. And now this season, okay, put me sub. I don't think that I think he's disappointed. I think this is what makes Mo Salah the player is. Any player that is happy to be on the bench and is fine, you shouldn't be playing football.
You're not going to score 350 goals.
The difference is that he can't hide that, right? Which I think as a teammate, I'm going, listen, I know you're not happy, but listen, rein it in a little bit. Where I think he sits there and goes, this is an absolute disrespect, and actually there's a motive somewhere, and I think the manager's got a different a motive somewhere else that I'm not sure about right now, is where when you're needing something in a game where we're not confident, we're not getting points, we look shaky anyway, and we're not in a position where we thought we were going to be, you are looking down the line on that bench and looking past me. Are you taking a mick?
Who do you think he's being scapegoated by?
I don't know. I'm just saying. In his eyes, he's thinking that there's someone in that club. Yeah. I think he's looking at the manager first.
Yeah.
And he's thinking, also, you lot above, give me a contract.
Yeah, literally last year or this year.
This year. And I could have gone Saudi, but I wanted to stay here. And this is how the manager's repaying me, looking past me when he's making a decision to try and get a result.
Where did they finish last year without his goals and assists?
They don't win the league.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. He was the main man.
Did he even finish top 4?
After trophies they've won without him in the team, they probably don't get near winning.
When looking at the Jamie Carragher interview, for the first minute, I'm not going to lie, I thought he might be onto something here. In the part where he said Mo Salah only does mixed zone interviews when he wants something. Right?
He does.
He's probably only done like 4.
But he does.
But that's not good, right?
What do you mean?
You can't just come out when you're unhappy or whatever. Just talk to the people more regularly is what I would say.
But he's consistent. I would like him to talk more. I would like him to talk more, yeah? Because he's Mo Salah, the best players in the world. I want to hear what they say, how they think, yeah? But at least he's consistent. He goes, you know what? If I'm not happy, I'm coming out. Otherwise, I'm silent.
You can't. To me, that's the wild part. So I thought to myself, oh, Jamie might be onto something here.
Wait, sorry. But that's the club's fault, by the way.
Why?
Because if I'm not talking, if someone's not talking, I remember Karen Shotbolt, who was the lady who controlled the change room when it come to media.
Mm-hmm.
Every game finishes, media asks for particular players.
Yeah.
Every game, they're asking for Mo Salah, right? Every game, they're asking for Wayne Rooney or Cristiano Ronaldo, or whoever, right? So she'd come in and go, Wayne, Cristiano, and they go, no, whatever, no. Then some weeks, she'd go, Rio, listen. Or she'd go to maybe Gary or whoever. Listen, they ain't done it for like 6 weeks. It's not like you've got to share it around. One of us have got, listen, Wazza, come on, man, just go out there and just give him 5 minutes, it's fine. Huff and puff, go, they go. But that's what happens within the squads. Not everyone, I agree, not everybody should, or not. There shouldn't be a single person that doesn't have to do it. You should share it. Yeah, he's going to do less because he does more elsewhere, right? But that's down to the club. Mo Salah, we'd all like to do less. If we can get away with it, it's human nature, we will. Do you know what I mean?
No, but his less is,
he's being allowed crazy. To. No, the point is he's being allowed to. So don't point the finger at him solely. It's a holistic viewpoint.
I don't know about that. I haven't played for Liverpool Football Club. But where Carragher got personal was when he starts talking about he was seen as a failure at Chelsea Football Club. Or,
roll it back because he was like, he goes, I've never criticised Mo Salah. You're like, just pull this up a second because I think I've got about 12 incidences where you have. And some of them, like you said, are mad personal. So like he's known as the player that failed at Chelsea. Whoa.
Yeah,
like for starters, whoa.
What are you talking about? Yeah. We know that it didn't work out there. He went elsewhere. He did really well. You're making it seem as if, yes, Liverpool obviously gave him the platform, but at the same time, you're going to tell me that he hasn't done anything in return for Liverpool. It just seemed really personal. And then
said his legs have gone, and then was like, that's not criticism.
His legs ain't gone. His legs ain't gone.
Yeah, and also they haven't.
And then on top, what I thought was very interesting is he was trying to like spin the narrative to say, look, you've won all the trophies with Liverpool, but with Egypt, you haven't won, AFCON, and that Egypt is one of the most successful African countries. But then a few months ago, Mr. Carragher, you were saying that AFCON wasn't seen as a big tournament. All of a sudden, you're using it to help fuel your agenda. That's what I thought. And you can't then caveat it and go, "Oh, but he's a good player. He's a great player." Come on, you can't do that.
I didn't expect this from a lot of Liverpool fans. I've got to be honest, because they pride themselves on being loyal and being like we back our players. But in the last 6 months to 8 months, with Trent, with Mo Salah,
with the new manager,
I'm the new manager. I'm seeing the amount of get him out. I want him out of the club now. About all of them guys has been crazy.
I'm laughing.
Walk alone until you decide you don't want to be here anymore, or we don't think you're good enough, and then you can kick fucking rocks.
Do you know what I hope? I hope that the Egyptian fans give Mo Salah the love that he deserves, and they get round him and support their boy, because he's given these guys far too many good nights, man, and good moments that will live with these guys forever and will be etched in the walls of Anfield for many generations to come. And then for people to be going, and you know what? We all sit here and go, we want our players to be a bit more emotional and then show us who they really are. This is who Mo Salah is. This is the guy that helped you win. This is what makes him. He's an emotional guy, passionate guy, and if anyone's going to try and disrespect him, he's going to point it out and pull him up and go, no.
After what he did last season, I think he's fully entitled to
and
be
do you know what? I keep hearing people saying, but he shouldn't have done it in public. Listen, when a club is ready to air out a player and get rid, right, they don't waste no time and go, we get a tiptoe around this business, but we expect it from the players all the time. No, I'm sorry. I wish more players would be a little bit more like this. The only thing I would say, right, is I think I wish more players would come out and speak out when they're not happy. But I think the only thing I would say about Mo Salah is he could have articulated it a little better.
Definitely.
I think he could have, if he had come out and gone, do you know what, guys? I have been underperforming. I haven't played as consistently well as you've seen Mo Salah play over the years, right? I've had a bit of a downturn in form. But it's not for the want of trying. Here's my stats, running wise, just so you know.
Doesn't loyalty go both ways?
Yeah, and also, by the way, I want to be at this club and I want to play. But my biggest point, is I don't mind if the manager's going to make me sub. I don't like it, but I can swallow it, right? But I do find a concern with, and it alarms me, that when he's looking for something in a game, he looks past me when he's looking to make a decision, to make a sub. That's where
no minutes.
This is where I then feel it's personal and there's something wrong. If the manager comes to me and says to me, I don't want you at this club no more, I'm not going to play you. Sorry, I'm going to do 100. Fine.
Get Roy Keane in here.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, no. Go away!
Do you think it's personal though, Rio? Like, does it feel personal to you?
The thing is, right, there's a lot of questions still. Is he looking beyond him now? I've made him sub, but his reaction in training has been really poor.
We don't know.
So I'm going to teach him a lesson. He can go on eventually and ain't playing.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Is that the reason? So if
and
that's
not
the
come
reason,
out either, has it?
that's fair from the manager. But we don't know that. But if we're going by just what we're seeing here and we're presuming that he's bringing him out of the team. And also, Mo Salah's going to be sitting there going, hold on a minute, we've all been shit. We've all been rubbish. All of us are having bad games. So why?
It's not just lack of scoring goals. Look how many we're conceding.
Yeah, exactly.
And Alisson's back now as well.
Onslaught could argue.
Van Dijk's not getting dropped. Konate's not getting dropped. What's going on here? We're conceding.
Onslaught could argue that, hey, the guy that I dropped you for scored. Szoboszlai.
Nah, man, come on.
He could. I'm just saying, he could, innit? If it was someone else, you would say, well, it's justified.
Why is Arne Slot? Because I see this all the time with the likes of Amorim, where they go, who's he improved? Who's he getting the best out of? Why can't he get the best out of this player? Well, why can't Arne Slot get the best out of what Liverpool fans tell us is one of the greatest Premier League players ever?
Yeah.
Why? This isn't someone 5 years past his prime. This is someone who might have hit his prime last season. Great point. Like, why can't he get the best out of him here? And like I said, loyalty goes both ways. Yes, he's been poor, but like the lack of communication from him. Even if the manager had gone, yeah, do you know what? Look, Mo's not having a great time at the minute. We're going to take him out of the team a little bit. We're going to polish up some of the stuff he needs to do, and then we're going to bring him back in, and you lot will see next year. Like,
but that's a great point. I think that's the way Mo Salah's looking at it. Like, you guys are telling everyone that I'm the best Premier League player ever, right?
But take a
that
seat.
fan base. But yeah, it's fine to take a seat. Make me be a sub for a little while because I need to get confidence back. That's fine. But then when you're looking for a moment, close the game out or whatever, the supposed best player ever to play in the Premier League, who's still fit and firing physically, you're going to look past him? Don't make sense. What's going on here? That's what he's thinking.
I want to bring it back to a time where Sir Alex Ferguson and David Beckham were knocking heads a little bit just before Beckham left. You were there, weren't you? It seemed like there was obviously issues there, but he still brought him on against Real Madrid.
Yeah, because he knows that he can deliver at some point. You're going to get something. There's certain players who've got quality that other players don't possess. Mo Salah has a quality and a knack of producing a chance or a goal or a moment in games, big or small. He's proved that over 350 times in a Liverpool shirt.
Yeah.
So how can you go away from it? And I don't like this comparison. I think it was Jamie. I'm not sure it was, of trying to compare old legends who were actually. And can we just hone in on the word old? They were old at the time when he was talking about them. Oh, how they didn't cause any kind of uproar and they didn't say anything. They kept their mouth closed and they just got on with it out of respect for the club. No. The difference is they were aging, old, slower players, great players, but they were older, slower, aging players.
Yeah.
Mo Salah's not an aging, old, creaking player. He's just a player lacking confidence and lacking any type of consistency.
But is he overconfident as well? Because I want you to listen to this quote, both of you, right? I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I earned it. I am not bigger than anyone, but I earned my position. Is he, do you reckon, saying that he's done enough so that he doesn't need to fight for his position? Or do you reckon that's just the translation?
That's where I think articulating yourself in the right way comes in. Like, I just feel that I had it in my mind. There weren't ever a moment in my career where I didn't feel I have to prove myself. Because there's always someone coming who's next. Someone looking to take your shirt. Someone looking to write bad things about you. I don't want to give them the opportunity. But I think he's talking out of pain there. I think he's going, listen, the facts are, I'm the guy. I think that's how he's talking. I'm the guy. How can you look past me? And the articulation of that, I think, is the issue.
Yeah,
I think that's where I go. Yeah. Mohamed Salah, that's where maybe a statement's better. Do you know what I mean? Than actually talking, but you don't get the emotion.
A note screenshot.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're...
Especially when it's your second language.
Can you imagine if you had to try and do something in a second language, you'd sound mental, wouldn't you? So, respect to any player that comes out and actually gives interviews in the second language.
Agreed, for real. Even though it's only 4 times and he only does it when he wants something.
Well,
respect though, still.
You get a lot of practice.
If you're Gakpo or Wirtz and you hear your teammate talking like that, what's your thoughts?
Shut the fuck up when I haven't done anything near what he's done. I'll be honest. How many goals has Wirtz got to do? 350 before he gets anywhere near Mo Salah.
Do you know? I think it's a big moment for them. I think this is where I think Virgil van Dijk can be somebody that can play a role in this situation. I mean, he can be the go-between between the manager and the people upstairs and Mo Salah. He can be sitting there talking to his teammates and listen, man, just tell me how you feel and what's the problem, and I'm going to go and speak to the guys. I think you've said enough now, but I think it's like this is where the captain's got to stand in and really take hold of the situation.
Did you have to do that at United?
The situation didn't really arise. I think, listen, the situation with Wazza, when he said he wanted to about Man City, so you have a conversation with Wazza and go, what the hell, what's going on, man? Because none of us were happy that you can talk about leaving, but not to go City. That was the point.
What did you tell him? What could you tell him?
Wazza, what are you doing, man? Like, it wasn't one of those conversations like you're sitting down with your mate just going like, fucking, I know you want this or that, but...
Where's this conversation taking place? Like canteen?
Like, I think it might have been in a room before a match. Was it a room before a match? Or it might have just been in the change room. I can't actually remember exactly. But that's the type of conversation you have. It's like... What are you trying to get out of it? Are you just trying to get more money? That's that thing I was saying. You just trying to? Is this just a ploy to get more? Because you ain't gonna go City. Do you know what I mean? But he was like, I fucking will. I will. Wazza's quite come on one of those guys. If you disrespect him, he's gonna go the other way. He's gonna go extreme. That's the way Wazza is. Like if you're playing games and flicking someone's ear, Wazza will go and get a hot tablespoon, put it under a bit of water, and he'll put it on your ear. I've seen him do that.
Sounds like you though.
I've seen him do that down Fletcher.
Yeah.
Was it Fletcher? You almost cried. Fletcher's almost crying. But that's what Wazza was like. He'd always go a step further. So is trying to control that and gauge where he's at. And I think that's the senior players within that squad. Andy Robertson will probably be one of those guys as well, like who's going and say, listen, Mo, fucking, you've put us right under it here, man. It's like going out and talking like, where are you at? Can I help this situation? Because there's no doubt in my mind, these guys don't want him to leave because he helps them win trophies.
Do you think he will? I think he's gone. Mate.
I think he's gone, yeah. I think it's gone too far. I think he's just thought, no, I ain't having this. Like, this manager's got an ulterior motive and he wants me out.
Do United sign him?
No way.
I'll take him out.
Send the facts.
Mo Salah don't go to Man United.
Depends how pissed off he is.
I don't think he's got that Wazza streak. I don't think he's got that Wazza trait in him where he's wanting to go like the extra mile or Tevez.
But if you're United, do you poke the bear?
Yeah, I'll make an offer. Public one as well.
Listen, Mo, you don't even have to move house.
Yeah.
Commute you in. You get a 15-minute late start.
We'll give you security, give you our security, whatever. You can have it.
Can you imagine?
Mad.
I'd do it just for the fucking riot that it'd cause in Liverpool.
It'd be unbelievable, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be
It would be a joke.
You know what? Before we finish, I think it's good that we focused on the pressing points. We don't need to talk about anything else. I want to focus on Man City, actually. Cherki, nice little flick.
Oh, because objects in the rearview mirror are closer than they appear, is it? Is that what it is? Yeah.
No, I just don't think we need to go
You
into...
are bottling the league. You know this, don't you?
What do you mean
How long
bottling?
ago was it? About 5-6 weeks ago where I said, put the champagne back.
Yeah.
You know, you've all been congratulating yourselves a little bit too much.
You say it every week, Steve.
But who's overtaking you, Villa or City? Which one?
What are you thinking now? Where's your head at as an Arsenal fan?
It's only December. As far
Exactly.
as I'm
It's only December,
Yeah, it's only
but you were
December.
wearing shades last week and you were popping champagne
No, but
bottles.
it's only December, and plus everyone talking like, "Oh yeah, Villa." I was just on Talksport with Gabby.
Not like we've not seen
and
this
he's-
film before, is it?
And he goes, and he's getting excited as if Villa are competing. I said, Gabby, bro, like your team hasn't amassed more than 70 points in the last
Can I
3
ask you one
seasons.
question?
You're not.
Can I ask you
doing
one
anything.
question?
What if
Go
he
on.
did?
Would if Unai Emery had stayed and been backed the way that Arteta has been backed financially?
What, to the tune of £1 billion, Rio?
Wait, do you think?
And 8 years?
Do you think that he would have won the league by now?
Maybe.
Or
I
not?
do think there's a strong chance.
Good evening.
No, there's a strong chance. And I've gone on record saying this. I believe that, look, I'm very thankful for what Mikel's done. He's taken us out of the trenches. He's restructured the club. But I also think Unai is an excellent manager as well. And I think the voices from the Arsenal fan base, not me, more like troops and that, yeah, they're the ones that really got him. They got him hounded out quicker than what he should have done.
Win the league this year, and someone like City basically tossed the first half of the year off, and that's right on your shoulder. Aston Villa could definitely
They're not winning
overtake.
nothing, bro. Like,
But okay,
I don't think they're.
I like how you
clinical
dismissed
enough.
them completely, despite the fact you've won fuck all. Right? What if they did?
Villa are just our bogey team. They've beaten us 6 times.
Okay,
in the
but
last
they're
10
also
10 games.
second in the league currently, or are they third?
Yeah, but they're going to tail off. You know they will. They're not going to be able to. They'll probably win Europa. If you say, what do I reckon they'll do? They'll get Europa. That's his competition. But yeah, regarding Arsenal, we'll still win it because everybody else is so rubbish. Even,
But what if you don't?
Yeah, but you're only like, hold on, you're only 3 points above Villa. You're 3 points above Villa. 2 points above City, who've been bang average this year.
Exactly, and I think they're going to carry on being bang average.
And they're going to bang average their way to another title.
I don't think so. I think this year,
what if they
you guys are like non-believers, you know. After one game, all of a sudden,
no. All I'm saying, yeah, is you guys
Joel,
are so up
I
and
never
down. It's
believed in you.
unbelievable. You got your shades, cigars, and champagne one week, and going, it's too early. The next week, when you get beat, it's too early to kind of.
Whereas
write
I
anything.
say, you ain't going to win it, and I'm always right.
Consistency over there.
Yeah.
yeah, but come on, bro.
7 out of
That's
7.
like me
But
saying
that
we're going to
most
win it. We're
interviews.
going to win it. We're going to win it every year. Eventually, I'm going to be right as well.
Yeah, but for 24 years, you've not been. Whatever it is. 22 years.
Listen, mate,
I just
it's
think a bit of
December.
realism is needed.
It's December. What do you reckon, Rio? Like, it's all right.
I
talking
still
to
think
me.
Arsenal win the league. I still do. I still think Arsenal win the league. I think they're making hard work of it now. But what team doesn't normally make hard work of it at some
Your
point?
defence has been class.
Yeah,
and I think
the injuries have killed you.
Injuries. That's it.
The squad players that you've brought in have been very good. They've not. The level hasn't dropped. So you've got like 16 good 11 players, like, and that's plenty. But if you don't, you better believe I'm there.
Yeah,
I am there.
yeah.
Front row. I'm going to the parade.
And
of
if we
whoever
do,
else
but
wins
if we do, do you want to come to the parade with me?
I'm at the barbers that day.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
that should be our bet.
And I think that's what thing. I think that's what with Arsenal fans. I think that they're so up and down on a roller coaster because you've been so starved of like success, which is understandable. But I just think that I think you'll get over the line And I think that it could be the start of something special.
Can you imagine the shit they're going to come out with when they do it? I've already seen like Arteta's building the 09 Barcelona team and all sorts of shit. Here's a question for you: who finishes higher, United or Liverpool?
That's a tough one. I reckon United at this point. I think Liverpool are in such disarray.
So in the summer when Liverpool were champions and they spent $500 million on all of those
biggest
players,
fall off ever.
If you'd have sat there and said, "I think United get above them this year,"
biggest fall
you'd
off.
have been like, "Oh, I think they're going to start drug testing on."
I don't think anyone takes the bet.
Yeah,
no one takes that bet and just says, "No, just leave it, leave that alone."
Yeah, just leave Joel to the madness.
Yeah,
Are we talking mad here or what?
Anyway, focusing on more pressing issues. Cherki, Rio, did you see Ryan Cherki? The little Rabona that he did for Phil Foden to score goals, who is having a great season, by the way.
Who's having a great season?
Phil Foden.
Okay. Quality, innit?
I'm here for players to do stuff like that. That's what we want. I'm not turning up for people to just pass themselves to death.
You see Pep's interview talking about it. What's the quotes?
Oh, he said like, basically, when it's good. Do you want to read it out?
Yeah, he said, Messi is the best player to play the game, but I never saw these kind of crosses. I like the simplicity because I learned from Messi that I never make a mistake with the simple things. I get what he's saying. He wants that efficiency.
Yeah.
But
he's actually pissed off he's done it, isn't he?
Yeah.
So for him to talk like that, it seems like he's pissed off. But for me, he's looking at it as a manager. I don't want no chances or risk taken when there's a chance to score a goal. Just get it scored and we go back. And he sees beauty in the simplicity. Me as a fan, I see beauty in simplicity, but I see even more.
Yeah, do some magic.
When there's Maverick, when there's something that's just not many can do. If even try, let alone
bollocks to try it in a Premier League game. I'm here for it.
This is my issue with Pep. Like he's the greatest.
He's a control freak, and he controls his whole team, and he controls his team to winning titles and big trophies. So
probably drop him for it.
But it's crazy because his game is built on getting his wide players, especially into 1v1 situations, to go and beat the fullback or to create another 2v1 at some point when someone comes over. And then he's saying, I don't want you to over-elaborate. I don't want you to do anything that's kind of like magical. I think it's a balance.
Because you can't repeat it.
This is
that doesn't work in his head because he needs.
It's not his.
Yeah, he's doing maths.
Yeah,
this is an algorithm.
Yeah.
This is why Jack Grealish just couldn't thrive over there. You know what I mean? Really, he's not allowed. You're not allowed to be elaborate. I'm even surprised Doku's allowed to do what he does.
It's because he's quite direct with it. So you kind of see what you get.
There's a shot or normally at the end of it, but I don't know. I think Pep is quite a control freak. He's an obsessive-natured person who wants things done his way, and this is a meticulous way that he sees the game being played, and that's what's won him so many trophies. And if anyone's going to do something a little bit over elaborate or out of the ordinary, it's got to be someone like Messi.
Yeah, but I've always said that Cherki isn't his type of player. Despite that, though, 6 assists in 13 matches for City this season.
Mate, if you look at his little cameo, get the video on it, doing some bits.
Yeah,
I saw one the other day when he was 13. See that one?
No.
Same player, looks the same now.
Really?
Like doing mad stuff.
Yeah.
Serious.
I like the fact that him and Phil like to play with each other. Because when you have players with skill, sometimes it can be like, oh.
Well, did you see the reaction of Phil when he went after the goal? It was almost like, oh my god. But this is why you play football.
Rio reaction.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's like, but that's why you play. You're like, oh my. Did you? No one does that. Like that's what it was. That's what the reaction was.
He's like,
really
you'll drop next week.
Yeah.
You dick.
Don't you ever do that again. But let's enjoy it for the moment.
Guys, I have to say it's been a brilliant episode having everyone together again. Warms my heart, man.
Yes.
I'll
keep coming back and getting presents.
Please come back, get your crafted gifts, man. All good. Steve, back to Manchester. Me, back down the road. Rio,
on a plane.
Come on now. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Rio Meets is coming soon with some exceptional guests. What I've heard so far off camera. I can't repeat, but I'm telling you. Can you repeat?
I'm not going to say nothing right now, but the person we just interviewed, I don't know if there's many better goal scorers in the last 25, 30 years.
I was going to say.
He's arguably one of the best goal scorers.
Diego Forlan, I've been waiting for this one.
He was actually there.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Diego was there. But the guy we interviewed, there ain't many players that they've done that well that their name becomes a nickname over their birth certificate name.
What are you talking about?
It's for you to go in the comments and let us know who you think we're talking about.
Okay, let us know. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Joel Beya, Stephen Howson, Rio Ferdinand. Signing out. Peace.